Okay, welcome back to Barry's allotment. Today we're going to plant 2 pear trees, hopefully. I've already got 1 pear tree, small pear tree here. Not sure if it's self-fertile or not, so I thought I'd better get a couple more. And every year, Lidl, the supermarket, always get fruit trees for about £10, which is a bargain. So I've got them in my bag. There's one problem, and there's one reason we've got to do this pretty quickly. I'll show you. So the trees I've got were about 4 or 5 foot tall, and the bag they're in is only about 3 foot. So I tried to gently bend them into it, but the trees, so they didn't gently bend. I carefully snapped the tops off. Let's take a look at them. Okay, they didn't look all that great in the shop, because I guess if they come from, there's a plant passport on them. The Netherlands, I guess. NL. Presumably the Netherlands, most things are grown there, aren't they? Claps favourite. So they've come from a grow house in the Netherlands. Presumably they were quite happy there, and then they've been in a little lorry for a few, however long it takes to get from the Netherlands to the UK, and then they've been sat in a air-conditioned little supermarket, and then they've made it here in a sport bag. So they're looking a bit jet lagged, I'd say. Oh, that's coming off. So hopefully this one's not too bad. We'll get them in the ground, and hopefully they'll enjoy their spot here in South London. Their final resting place. I want to put them pretty close to the other pear tree as well, because it says they're self-fertile. I'm not sure if that one's self-fertile. I guess, I don't know. So, but I still want them close together just in case. It also said they were dwarf trees. On the actual advert in the shop, it looks like they've grafted them together here and here. It looks like some graft has gone on, but you never know, do you? It doesn't mention dwarf on the labels anywhere. But it was the same for the apple trees I bought from Lidl. It says they're dwarf. They show signs of grafting, but what they actually grow into, we'll have to wait and see. But they are both the same. They only had the one type of pear. Got to get them while they're there. Right, I want these 2 pear trees quite close to this existing pear tree, but I haven't got enough room here really to put them in a line. So I've dug a couple of holes artistically maybe, slightly off centre, and again not in a line because there's not really enough width, because I don't know how big they're going to get. They're dwarf trees apparently, hopefully. So one's going here, one over there. I could put them in pots like I did with the apple trees, but let's face it, they've had quite a traumatic journey so far, so I just want to get them in the ground, and we'll worry for £9.99. We'll worry about let's just hope they survive, and then we'll worry about if they're too close or how much cropping they need in this position. But that's where they're going. I don't want them to, I want them to grow a fair size without having to really crop them too hard. encroach on that path. And again with this one, I don't want it encroaching on this path or overshadowing this plot, my neighbour's plot next to me. So put them a fair way. I've put them as close to the centre as I can, which is why I've offset them rather than putting them in a line, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Right, let's put them in the holes. The pots they're in are quite small, so I haven't had to dig two bigger holes. Okay, 2 trees are in. Just need to put some earth back on top. I knew they needed small holes, but smaller than I actually thought. So put some of the earth back in and top them off with some wood chip mulch. Water them in and hope they survive. It's been a journey, a traumatic one for these two. I think the sports bag was probably the most traumatic part of their journey, all the way from the Netherlands to South East London. Okay, both of the new pear trees are in the ground. I've got them in the ground. Put the earth back in around them. I dug the holes a little bit too big, but too big's better than too small when you're digging holes. The trees are in. Trodden them in with the earth that I put back in around them. Wood chip mulch on top. And now I'm going to water them because you never know with the weather here in England right now. Will it rain? Will it be sunshine for it could be sunny for the week. It could rain every day for a week. If you want it to rain, it's sunny. And when you want it to be sunny, it rains, so we better water them. Okay, that's it, job done. The 2 new pear trees, all the way from the Netherlands via German supermarket Lidl, they're in the ground after their traumatic final leg of the journey in a sports bag from one part of South East London to another. So they're in the ground, mulched them with wood chip because that's what we've got a big pile of. Watered in, and now we just got to hope they survive, thrive in their new home. There's only one way you'll find out. Subscribe, and I will keep you updated on new pear trees, but that's it for now. See you next one. Toodles.